Hello, beautiful women. I just wanted to give you a little education around what mindsets actually are and what they mean and how important they are in your marriage right now. I'm also going to leave you with a little challenge around your mindsets. So what is a mindset? A mindset is an attitude that connects to your thoughts and your beliefs and your feelings about a certain thing. Technically, some people would say that there's 4 different types of mindsets. I believe that's very limiting. But the 4 different types of mindsets that some say there are would be challenge mindset, positive mindset, growth mindset, and then entrepreneurial mindset. So the way I like to think of this is a mindset is almost like a file. So when your brain tells you that a certain thing is happening, so a certain stimuli is going on outside of the body, stimuli is another word for just something that's that you react or respond to. So a car alarm, that's stimuli. Somebody talking to you, that's stimuli. Somebody cutting you off in traffic, that's stimuli. So our brain tells us, hey, this thing, someone is talking to us or yelling at us. Our brain quickly pulls out a mindset or a file about how we deal with this kind of thing in our life. This file or mindset has been created over time. I love to focus with my clients on their story, and what their story is another way of kind of understanding mindset. It's actually another term to use instead of story. You can say mindset. So what I want to just challenge you with is, what are the mindsets that are coming up for you in regards to your marriage right now, today? What are your mindsets? What is your story? Your file? Where's my file? Your file in regards to your marriage. If we were to open it up, what does it say about your marriage, your husband? So when your husband walks into the room, when your husband comes into the bedroom, when your husband calls you, when your husband texts you, when it's dinner time, what is the mindset that you are involved with, interacting with on the inside about what's going to happen? For instance, oh, my husband just got home. I have no idea what I'm going to talk to him about tonight at dinner. Or I hear the garage door open. My husband's getting home. I can't believe he is such a fill in the blank. I fill in the blank. Hate that I'm married. Whatever it is, what is the mindset that is basically showing up? Because our mindsets, I love how Pastor Craig Groeschel, he's one of my favorites, talks about our life moves in the direction of our strongest thoughts. Paul talks about this in the Bible as well. God asks us and encourages us to take every thought captive to Christ. So really uncovering and discovering what our mindsets are is so powerful in helping us heal. I have a client I'm currently working with, and she's doing amazing work, and she's so dependent on the externals in her life needing to change that she's not able to really take a deep look on the inside to figure out what it is in her that needs to change. No joke, guys, it is hard to change these kinds of things, but with our God, we can do anything. We can make impossible things happen with God. And God is in us. So because we have Him in us, we can overcome these negative and challenging mindsets when it comes to our marriage. I promise you can. The reason I know this is because I have so many clients that I'm working with now and who I've worked with in the past that can do this and have done this. It's amazing what God can do when we give Him the authority really over back to Him, and we let Him pour in the truth of who we are, who He made us to be, and the power that we have because Christ is living and breathing in each of you in your marriages. So I want to challenge you with something just to do on your own. I want you to write down these 3 questions. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to give yourself a number. 1 is not at all. I don't believe it at all. 10 is I absolutely believe it with a passion. That's the most you can possibly believe it. And 1 is I don't believe it. So the first question is, how much on a scale of 1 to 10 do you believe your marriage can be saved? So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you believe your marriage can be saved? 1 is not at all. 10 is I absolutely 100% believe it. Second question I want to ask you today. How much of what is wrong or going wrong in your own marriage do you believe is due to your husband and his issues? So be really honest with yourself. How much on a scale of 1 to 10 are you believing right now today that's going wrong in your marriage is due to your husband and his issues? And then the final question, how motivated are you honestly right now to do something about it, to do something about the situation you're in? 1 is not motivated at all, and 10 is absolutely so motivated to do something about it. If you are a 10, definitely reach out to me for a discovery call because we can talk about that and how I can help you if you're ready to do something different. If you're recognizing honestly that your mindsets are in that kind of below 8 place in regards to those first 2 questions, I really want to encourage you to pray about that. Ask God to help increase your motivation and your belief in His ability to do what only God can do and save your marriage, help you save your marriage, as well as increase your motivation around wanting to do something different. Because it's hard to do something different. It's hard. We're human beings. We like creature comforts. We like to do what we've always done. We respond well to habits. And then on number 2, if you really gave a high number to the belief that the things going wrong in your marriage right now are due to your husband and his issues, I really want to challenge you with that today. And like I talk in my webinar, when we are really focused on our husband and all the things that he is doing wrong, and we believe that it's all his fault, it truly can be a way that the enemy gets in and robs us of what is possible and what we might be doing to contribute to some of that. Now, I know that might sting some of you, and I apologize if it does, but sometimes we need to hear the truth. We need to hear the truth. And if we feel on the inside, oop, that's me, listen to that, because that's from the Holy Spirit. That's God telling you. So, lesson for the day, mindsets are powerful. They're things we don't necessarily think about until we're thinking about them, until we're talking about them. But they absolutely show up in what we are walking out in our life and in our marriage, what we believe, our attitudes about all these files in our life that we compartmentalize, and we got a big file with our marriage. So how is God challenging you today with your marriage mindsets? I want to encourage you to bring that to the Lord in your quiet time. Listen to Him. He will respond if we listen. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.